All right, so we're going to do the day 2 of 1.4 part 2. So we are still solving a system with 3 variables. In day 1 we did elimination. Now we're going to do substitution. So you can pick ultimately when it comes to the quiz which method you want. But I want to show you both methods. You might find one easier than the other. So number 5 is already kind of set up. It's a great one that is perfect for substitution because substitution is taking something, solving for it, and plugging it in to the other equations so you can simplify and narrow things down. Well, if you look, this is already solved for y. This one only has x and y, and then this one has x, y, and z. So this one's very set up to find our final solution of x, y, and z. And remember, when we write our answers, we write them like this. So you have x, comma, y, comma, z. So they'll be in those positions. Well, we already know the y is -3. That tells us right there. So if I number these equations, 1, 2, and 3, I'm going to take that y and I'm going to substitute it into equation 2 for y. So equation 2, I'm going to rewrite it, 2x plus, now instead of y, I'm going to put in that -3. And then it equals 5. So everything else of equation 2 stayed the same. I just substituted in -3 for y. All right, and we can get rid of the parentheses there if it looks a little better to you. We need to add 3 to both sides. Divide by 2 to both sides. So here is x. It is 4. So I'm going to put 4 in the position of my final answer. Now I have x. Now I have y. I'm going to use the third equation and find z. So I have x. So for x, I'm going to put in 4 minus 2 times y. And we said y is -3 plus z equals 6. All right, let's simplify and get rid of some of these parentheses. So I have 4 plus 6, because -2 times 3 is positive, plus z equals 6. Collect like terms, so 10 plus z equals 6. Subtract 10 from both sides. So z is -4. So in my final answer, I'm going to put -4 in the place. And this is what my answer looks like. 4, comma, -3, comma, -4, and all of that is in parentheses. That is the point. That is one solution. This system only has one solution. So to check your solution, you can take these points and you're going to plug them in. Well, here I have y. If I plug in -3, well, -3 equals -3. That is a true statement. So it worked for the first equation. Does it work for the second equation? Well, I plug in 4 for x, so 2 times 4 is 8, and a -3 for y, so 8 minus 3 is 5. So that one worked out as well. So if we try it on the last equation, I have 4 minus 2 times -3 plus a -4 equals 6. Well, that 2 times -3 is a positive 6, so I'm adding it to 4 is 10. Subtract 4 is 6, so that does work out. So if you have trouble seeing that, if you write it out, if you were to take this whole side and put it in your calculator, oh goodness, and put it in your calculator, you need to get that as your answer, and that's how you check it. So go ahead. This is you got one solution for this problem. Go ahead to the next video so we can do number 6.